Like from here, I will tell him this here this time. Okay. The red in the pump really they shock me sometimes. I'm here GM. Because next time I don't like this thing setting like this now. I don't like. Don't worry, I've already started. It's just that you're welcome. Please share my video. Share my video so that others will join or learn. Please share. Share. Onyaga na nwanne ya. Onyaga na nwanne ya. Onyaga na nwanne ya. Onyaga na nwanne ya. Onyaga na nwanne ya o. Onyaga na nwanne ya o. Onyaga na nwanne ya. Welcome. I said I'm not going to be keeping you guys waiting. No, I won't be keeping you guys waiting. So today your questions will be coming. Start asking questions. Okay? Immediately. Blended with my skin and with the Hear the word of God. You hear These are the kind of song I listen to. Songs of African gods, African kings and queens, gods and goddesses. These are people who speak the word of God. Word of God written in marbles, written on stones, written in the sand, written on the sky, written in the wind, written on the fire. These are the songs I listen to. These are people. Oliver the Kokwe Odogu, rest in power, my king. Egwumusi na mmiri o, egwumusi n'ikuku o, o si na mmiri bịa aye. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, I'm going to be talking, I'm going to be answering. The first person I'm going to answer the question is my king Remigius Ojukwu. In those days, we are all in the movie industry. He knows me very well. Remigius Ojukwu knows me very, very well. He knows me more than most of you watching me. He knows when I was shooting my movies, the pains and the shame and the ridicule I have to go through. He knows that. Now, he said, why am I not? What is hindering me? He said this topic is very, very important. And at Illumina Temple Center, you got to ask questions. This is the gathering of kings and queens. This is not the gathering of Ezewanyi na ndị otu ya. No, it is the gathering of gini ndị otu. There is nobody who is greater than each other. I am just a catalyst. One day you find out who you are. I'm just a teacher. I will lead you to a particular place and tell you, say, now that place, now you're supposed to go. I will not carry you go there because my destiny is not your destiny. If you keep following me always, you will inculcate my doctrine and what I'm doing to your own, which is a very dangerous thing to you. Listen to me very well. If you are following me and following me 1.2 million % bomber to bomber, there is every tendency that at the end of the day, you will inculcate my idea into your own head. You will emulate the way I talk. You will emulate the way I do things, thereby causing harm to yourself and to your destiny, because you have made me your God and your destiny is there, rusting, spoiling. That is what a lot of you are doing. Welcome to Illumina Cosmic Discovery. Today's topic is, I have been told a lot of us are carrying a lot of 50 million prophecies. They said I'm going to be great. They say I'm a great man. They said I am going to be the greatest in my family. They say I'm going to take care of my family. They said. Why am I still suffering? Why am I going through what I'm going through? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my kings and my queens, wherever you are watching me. This is Illumina Temple Center. My teachings on social media, every social media is called Illumina Cosmic Discovery. Illumina Temple Center does not owe you money. Illumina Temple Center, it is not Illuminati. It has no affiliation with Illuminati. I don't owe you money. I'm not your servant. I'm not your housemaid. And also, you are not my servant. You're not my housemaid. So when you talk to me, know the way you talk to me, because I don't know some pale. It 45. My name is Yoku. Okay? Please, if you are joining me, maybe you started watching me last month, I will advise you to keep going back watching my live videos, to avoid asking me irrelevant and nonsensical questions, because I will insult you. I don't send you go anywhere. I will insult you. Then if you cannot, you cannot go back to listen to some of my live videos. I have up to 13 handouts based on each and every one of my teaching. Buy it. It costs only 5,000 naira for one. A lot of people tell me, please, send me your name, your number. I want to buy the handout. At the end of the day, they need to buy. It is people who does not write anything. They'll just call in my number, send money. I'm gonna this morning I've done live videos on my bid. These are my products at Illumina Cosmic Discovery. These are my products. This particular one, the same. Okay, now that's that. Why am I still in this present situation and condition, despite many years of prophecies? A lot of native doctors have told me this. A lot of pastors have told me this. In fact, as the one in Milester in H. Marina, I am a product of. People have been saying it. I see you being great. People know you. In fact, my church, people envy me because of the prophecies that comes from my head. Every church I go to, people envy me. And sometimes my children will say, they don't even know that we are suffering. People envy me it got to a particular stage that it becomes hatred. Any pastor that just come into the church knew that that came for a particular program to see vision on my head. Powerful vision that sometimes I stagger under those prophecy. I am somebody who have suffered. This business, I put my hand inside. Even if it's taking my life, I put my hand inside. I follow things bumper to bumper, but messages are keep coming. It got to a stage when I go to a church, before a pastor opened my mouth in the public of your grandmother, pastor, don't say anything to me. I'm begging you in the mighty name of whatever you like. I came here to dance and go to my house with my children. If you open your mouth and give me any prophecy, me and you go die. Yes, it get to that stage. It get to that stage that I am warning pastors. If you open your mouth, me and you go die here. Sisters, I say you're becoming great. Sisters, you are the one that will liberate your family. Your village people will bow for you. Your prophecies. Let me not get carried away. In fact, many of you, you need to just step your leg into it on places. Some native doctors are telling you, you are the greatest. I see you becoming great. I see you become native doctors in there's one. Anywhere you go to, they tell you that. What is going on? That is what we want to talk about today. It's a very, very serious matter. I ain't chanting again. All hands on deck. We are going to trash it out and understand it today. Everything is not prayer. Kaya. Everything is not sacrifice. No. In the French, you say, aura elaborate. That is, knowledge is power. I know how much I spend shooting movie. I know how many years I spend in the movie industry. Anyway, I do. You are great. I see you. Let's go there. Number one. Remy Juice, I'm going to answer your question. Please be throwing me questions, please. I want you people to be throwing questions at me. Don't wait for me to talk finish before you start asking me questions. Keep asking me questions. I'll answer, then come back. Number one. From day one, we have been told that we are going to be great. Did those pastors lie? No. Were those prophecies lies? No. Did that native doctor lie? No. Did the Ezewani lie? No. Was those messages lies? No. They were all true. Then what is the problem? Why am I like this? I don't sleep around. I don't have plenty boyfriends. I don't have girlfriends. I don't gossip. I don't steal. I don't talk anyhow. In fact, I married as a virgin. In fact, my wife was the only person that I slept with. In fact, my husband is the only one I slept with. In fact, I never go to party. I've never done an abortion. I've never done. Then why am I still like this? The list is endless. No girl has ever committed abortion for me. Me as a girl, I've never committed abortion. I've never slept with somebody's boyfriend. I've never snatched anybody's girlfriend. I've never. I've not. Plenty. Then what is going on? Why am I going through what I'm going through? Why am I going through this? Number one, the problem, the issue, isi sepunte, the coco, the main thing. The problem lies with you, with me. We are at fault. We are the cause of our problem. Look around you. We are the cause of our problems. Number one, for you to understand every of my teaching, you need to understand reincarnation. This is the bone of contention. Reincarnation is that big tree that grew with different branches. That is it. And most of you are still making that mistake. When you reincarnate again, you're not going to see somebody like Ezewani less than H. because I'm not planning to come back here again. Ever. You are the one that choose who became your parents on this journey. Remove the notion, the idea that God created you. Take that out of your mind. If you are joining me 2 months ago, 3 months ago today, for you to understand what I'm teaching, what Illumina Temple is all about, you need to use hypo, bleach, iron sponge, and what? Brush. And wash away all that you have been indoctrinated, all that you have fed yourself, all the lies, all the brought up, all the tradition and culture, all the societal upbringing, all the black whatever, my people are doing me. I don't know what I did to people. I don't know why people just hate me. Take it out of your mind. If not, whatever I'm saying, you will never understand it. But that is not my business, so you won't understand it. Take away these things from your head of my mother, Bikini, my father. Actually, if I do this thing, my father would disown me. My elder brothers, I don't eat any food. If they disown me, I don't have anybody. Where will I sleep? I don't have anybody to back me up. I don't. Where will I go to? I didn't go to school. And my husband will send me packing. I don't have anybody. My village people will disown me. Take it away. Because let me tell you something that is very crazy. You actually choose that little girl who became your mother. You are 50 million years, 1,000 years, 2,000 years, 3,000 years older than your mother and your father. How can you say, my mother will not allow me do this thing? She will be angry. My father will not. And the more you are saying those things, you are automatically telling your spiritual guide to kill your mother and your father, to kill your husband and your wife, because they will not allow you. Does it make sense to you? That as gigantic as you are, over 100-story building, a little girl that you choose 100 years ago, 200 years ago, whatever years you choose, to become your mother and your father, is the one stopping you from going far. What are you talking about? Give me that Fanta in the fridge. What are you talking about? No, my mother didn't teach me. No, my mother started taking me to church. You know, my father born me in the church. You know, what are you talking about? He says the one in Milesta and Yechiman are saying you should disobey your parents. No. They have trained you. They have done all they need to do for you. But as soon as you are 18 years, you no longer answer to your parents. You respect your parents, right? But you sleep around. You have boyfriend. Did they know? The money your mother and your father is giving it to you, you're giving to your girlfriend. You are looking around to look for money to give to the girl to commit abortion. Whereas your parents are aware of that. Sorry, I've not eaten since morning. Were your parents aware of that? They weren't aware, right? So why are you saying they will kill you if they find out? That indoctrination, they have done all they could as parents to train you. They have done all they could as parents to put you in the way they feel that is right. Fine and good. Now, as an adult at 18, I didn't say 20 or 21. At 18, you should start stepping out. Taking that step that brought you here on those planets. Not my father didn't tell you or my mother. No, you start taking it. Because you know who you are. Even before that prophecy came to you that you're going to be great, you know already who you are. Even before that native doctor, that man, that woman told you that you're going to be great, you already know that you're a great person. But how do I make this greatness come out? There's some comedians that said, how do I make this money that is in my head? This money that I used to see in the dream, this money in my head, how do I transfer it to my accounts? I want you to know that there is no physical teacher here on earth for you. There is no native doctor. There is no pastor that is sent to guide you. That is number 2. There is no native doctor, there is no pastor that is sent, that is ordained to lead you. That is a lie, according to the pastors from the pit of hell. That is a lie. There is nobody here on earth that came to lead you to where? Now you people are saying that crazy word, follow who no road. Road to where? Is your road my road? Is our road my road? Is my road your road? So how can you follow who no road? To where? We are the one bringing all kind of problem and shame and ridicule on our head. Look at what my king said, Oliver the Cook. You choose who became your mother and your father. That is number 1. Number 2, nobody was sent to guide you. Nobody was sent to teach you. And Igbo does not like that. We all, Igbos, are blacks. We are kings and queens. We are gods and goddesses that have forgotten who we are by indoctrination, by someone else's tradition and culture and religion and whatnot. Stop running here and there looking for somebody to teach you, to explain to you what you need to do. You don't have a servant here. There, no. You don't have that. You don't have anybody. You are here because again, you said you said you can do, you can carry. You said I can do this. You said I can carry, I can be a help. Let me go and see the way I can help people. But that word was compacted and said, Jesus said, send me, nah, let me go. No, that is a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. Anybody that is telling that is a lie. You are not going to church to worship God, though. Bear it in mind. You are going to church to help somebody's business. Church business to do what? To grow. It's just like you being a Barca fan, Chelsea fan. You are just helping somebody's ministry to grow. Helping somebody to be paying a job. You are doing a job for somebody. Daily contribution and weekly contribution for somebody to make it. You don't go to church to worship God. You go to church to worship the God of that pastor. Not any God that has the heaven and earth. That's a lie. Did they say that you're going to be great? They saw it. But did they tell you how to become great? No. You know why? Because they don't know how you're going to be great. Why would they tell you something they don't know? Didn't you hear when one of my kings, one of the Igbo gods said, Inara Fudimba in Isiego. He didn't say Inara Fudimba. I've done that video before. He said, Inara Fudimba. That is, as soon as you see a great man, in Isiego. He didn't say when you see governor, you perceive money. No. He didn't say when you see Inara Fudimba. Dingba today now, everybody see Dingbas. That man that have 50 million cars. Obi Kobana, then they are Dingba. No, Dingba is a king in the making. A king is not made, is born. It's somebody who has greatness buried inside him or her. And that is why witches and wizards, black witches and wizards is able to torment you, because they perceive the scent of your greatness. You don't know yourself, but they know you. That is why I love my enemies. They are the ones that tell me the truth of who I am. Their hatred motivates me that I'm fucking great. Even when I look around me, I don't see anything that is great around me those days. And these people hate me passionately. And I said, wow, there's something they're saying that I'm not seeing. And sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and say, what are these people saying that I'm not seeing? Why would they hate me when I'm poor, when their husband is in abroad sending them money? Which means I'm a fucking motherfucker great king. I started speaking to myself, I mean, there is something they are saying. What is this thing they are saying? I come back home with my children, we drink Gary. Sometimes the soup I cook today, I go mend them. 3 months later, I'm asking, is it okra soup or is it egusi? What was the soup that we cook? Because I'm always mending it. 15 naira crayfish. Ogu 15 naira. I'm always mending it. So sometimes we don't even know the beginning, the name of the genesis of the soup. But yet people see me, they feel like yanking off their neck. Some of them call me big names in Odogu. For solid 8 years, I didn't go to bank, because where you want to go bank? Not be person where you get money, you go bank. The money that was entering my hand was not up to 1,000, 2,000. So why would I go to bank? And somebody will still be envying me on top. I keep going, jumping from one church to the other, jumping from one place to the other, looking for solution. Did I keep solution in that church? Like most of you are telling me, Ma, please, I need money. Did you give me money to give for you? And somebody said, why are you harsh? Are you in Apwal? Are you fucking stupid? Did you give me money to keep for you? You want to make money? Go ahead and make money. Don't tell me. How is that my business? Is that supposed to mean something to me? Why are you telling me you need money? Did you keep money for me? Is my temple owing you money? And somebody say, I want to join your temple. I've suffered a lot. I want to make money. Did you keep money in my temple? Is there any money you give to me to keep for you? That is the second mistake you make, looking for somebody to give you something that you don't even know. Something you can't give to yourself. You started joining all kind of joinables. You go to church, you join cults, you join this, you join that, you do that, you do money rituals, you do what? I wish your eye can open so that you see your old age. I wish you can go into the mind of the aged men and women and see the helplessness and see the regret and see them living in abject misery day in and day out, because they are trapped in this old body, knowing what they were supposed to know. They were knowing what they're supposed to do when they were younger. But now they are old. But don't forget, spirit does not get old. It is trapped in that body of a man of 70, 80 years, knowing all that he or she is supposed to do. But the body cannot carry. Their body cannot carry. Why? Because old age, teaches you things, humbles you, whether you like it or not. Old age will humble you. We give you a seat to sit down. You won't go to work because all your bones are bristol. You can't go anywhere. You just sit at home. Hey, Grandma, are you hungry? Grandma, will you eat? You are there, looking at them, knowing that when you were younger, you would have done this work in 2 minutes. The same work they're doing in 2 hours. You will be there. The televisions of your life you'll be watching it every day, marveling. I said, oh, I should have done this. I should have taken this risk. I should have gone here. I should have gone there. And when you look around you, that is when you will know that actually you have nobody to blame. Number 3, the highest pandemic, epidemic, disease in Africa is prophecy. And the second highest one now is what? Iba Alpha consultation. It makes you weak. It makes you weak. It makes you look down on somebody that's supposed to help you. It makes you look down on your elder brother and sister simply because that pastor told you are going to be greater than your elder brother. That you're going to be greater than your elder sisters. And you become stupid. Talking anyhow. Arrogancy enters there. You know, when I see poor people, when I say some people are poor, I'm not saying they don't have money. They are poor. I know a lot of people, you know, sometimes you think armed robbers come to your house to rob you because they have juju. They don't have juju. Some of you, if 500,000 enter your hand, you go die. The way where you go to waka, your step will change. I see some girls, when somebody bought them bone straight, they go mad. And I ask myself, say, are you talking? What are they talking about? Bone straight. Bone straight. Somebody bought for them. Their brain remove. And I look at myself. The bone straight somebody buy for them is money I make in a week. By myself. I did not say by consultation, no. By selling my beads. You see, as this one blend with my skin and with my clothes. By selling my beads. By selling my bead is money I make in a week. That is what somebody bought for somebody. By better knocking. Nya ime kuramu nenia. Ala again. Nya. Lasas. Ladiko. That is what you are screaming. Because when you have something, you don't have something here. Down here will suffer. Down here will receive pains and shame and ridicule. Down here will become public road. Because there's nothing here. Prophecy. When it comes, you go home and lie down and sleep, thinking that everything is going to be okay. Let's go to the Bible. Let's go to the Bible. David was anointed as a king at the age of 17. From the day he was anointed, problem followed him. Problem. Go through your Bible and read it. I want to talk about your Bible now. From the day he was anointed as king, now there a problem starts. Because next day, his father sent him to go and see his brothers, go and carry food and go and check whether they are okay. He entered there and saw Goliath. The way Goliath had been mocking their Israelites. For 40 days and 40 nights, telling them, if bring out only one man, if you win me, we'll bow for you. But there are great men and women there. And I love David so much because he's a businessman. He said, what will be done to the person who removed this shame from the land of Israel? They told him. Now their problem starts. Did they give him the wife to marry? His problem started. So if you think that because you have been told you are Ezewani, you have been told you are going to be the governor of your village, you have been told you are going to be the feeder of the whole Nigeria, that you are going to be if you think that you are just going to go, it is going to just come. Think again, you are a liar. You are a liar. Because you will be tried to know whether you can carry. Yes, you said you can carry as a spirit. Now you are in a human body. This human body that can lie. That can lie. You see this body? It can lie. Envy and jealousy. This body carry on. If you think just because you are as a wine, because most of you feel that I'm an as a wine. Anywhere I go, they tell me I'm from the water. But why are things hard for me? You are asking question, why are things hard for you? Now I want to ask you something. Since you know that you are an as a wine, since you know that you are a great man, since you have been told you are going to go far in life, how do you live your life? How do you live your life? Do you live the life of a great man? Do you read newspapers? Do you know anything that has to do with this country called Nigeria? Do you package yourself and use super glue to glue your mouth? Do you jump in anyway? At least this Christmas, let me see whether one guy go give me. You are great, right? Do you have what it takes to walk into the steps of greatness? Do you have what it takes to climb there, knowing there's no ladder? Do you understand what I'm saying? So, but they say the mill is disturbing me. They say this is my spiritual husband that is doing me. I don't understand doing you. What are they doing to you? You made an agreement. You took an oath. Because at the other side, you saw the tears and cries of men and women. The pain and ridicules of men and women. And he said, let me go and help them. Let me go and help them. Some kind of things has come into the earth that's not supposed to be in earth. It's messing up the mind and heart of men and women. Let me go and help. And you entered here. Men and women became sweeter. And somewhere in the Bible, your Bible also said, when daughters were born to the sons of men, the sons of God, that is the angels, look at them and lusted after them. You see, when you tie her tie to your church, you don't tie her tie because you love God. You tie her tie because the angels get their prick, they rise up when they look at your hair. Read your Bible. Please go to your Bible and read it. The angels look at your hair, their penis go stand up. That is why you cover your hair on account of the angels. They don't like you because of say you didn't naked the bath. They don't like you because of say your breast stand up. They like you because of your hair. And they started fornicating according to the story. You have been told you are going to be great. Look around you. Look at the kind of friends you keep. Do they have an atom of greatness in them? Why are you even keeping friends? If you keep friends, when will you have time to read, to research? I read somewhere of a man, all these big multi-billion dollar business bought some place, some of their half of their village, and all the chemical poto and all those now all those oil and spilled oil, dirty things, crude oil and the things that are not using, wasted products, started polluting their land. The farmers cannot plant. Fishermen cannot get fish for people to eat. It became so hard that the famine was so much that an old man, started buying, like me those days, I used to buy second-hand books. If I go to Oshodi, I know where, even at Celeb bus stop, I know where to buy old books because I don't have money to buy new ones. This man started buying old law books about law, about litigations. All those things, he bought it. He started educating himself for 20 years. He sued those companies. I want to tell you that he won the case. He sued them billions of dollars. He stood as a lawyer. He was the one that sued them. He took up the case and won. He wasn't kneeling down and saying, oh God, arise, let your enemy be scattered. Oh Lord, arise. No, he wasn't singing that. Because I used to tell you, before Jesus, who got Banyan plane, before he come from Palestine, come enter Europe, come they find you for Alibo, your enemy don't kill you. He bought books. You know, when I tell you people that I didn't go to school, only primary 6, none of they believe me. I not go to school, oh. Only primary 6. I not pass on. I not get godfather, godmother. So fucking what? I don't have anybody. If you slap me now, nobody will ask you, say, why you slap this woman? So what? You want to come and slap me now? Slap me. I shun friends. I shun families. As they disown me, I disown them. When my house got burnt, I was going from one house to other begging people, if now, any clothes you are not wearing, please, ma. So my children, from any clothes that you are not wearing at all, nobody gave me. I don't hate anybody, but I know that my path is great. And people don't need to see where I'm going. It is only me that can see it. I don't need to explain to people where I'm going. You don't need to understand me, because if you understand me, that means I'm not going anywhere. But today, because of what you need friends, excessive baggages. That say, Joe, now you send yourself message. In fact, most of you, when you were coming, your family over there were crying, please, baby, don't go. People who go, no come back. And I want to assure you that so long as you have opened your mouth and vowed that you're coming to help people on earth, if you die, you're not crossing over. You will keep getting reborn, reincarnating, until the time allotted for reincarnation will pass you by. You can never cross to the other side. You'll be here as a demon, evil spirit. They roam about. It is high time you take away that nonsense. Hey God, it was the devil. This word is a sinful. That is what kept Africa in this way. Religion. They say, what will people say? A virtuous woman should be married. Your husband is your crown. Fuck that. Fuck that. Billions of married women I know today are going through BP. All kind of terrible disease. But they will just stay there so that, what will my children, what will people say? Let me just stay now. I'm just here because of my children. How can you make it when you break your vow? You can't. Impossible. You cannot. And every time your best teacher, who is your dream, keeps showing you, teaching you, say, no. I bind you, spirit speaking for me. You python spirit, you demonic spirit, I bind you. You spiritual husband and wife, I bind you. Darkness and light has nothing in common. If darkness and light have nothing in common, why is your spiritual husband coming to you? Why is your spiritual wife coming to you? Why are you having sex in a dream? When light and darkness has nothing in common, you think you're light, Abby? Because Christ has paid the debt of the cross of Calvary. And the man said they fuck you for dream. What did he pay? And some people, when I teach, they say she's blaspheming. Man, I'm blaspheming to your lies and telling you the truth. That will give you life. Why am I suffering despite all the prophecies, all the words that have been told? Why am I suffering despite all? Why am I suffering? You are the cause of your suffer. Everything you have going through, everything you have gone through, now you cause them for yourself. Oh. Don't find anybody to blame. Don't blame anybody. Don't blame that pastor. All these pastors are liars. They are liars. All these online as the one is they can't lie. All these native doctors say, thunder go fire them, they are liars. Please, I want to ask you, since you have been told they're going to be great, what did you do? What did you do? What have you done towards actualizing that greatness? And do not forget that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step. And when you take a step, it's no longer 1,000. When you take another step, it's no longer 1,000. What did you do? Are you still moving on with those? Some people say, that's my friend or my best friend for over 30 years. And when I look at those best friends, they are crazy. They are best friend in gossip. Best friend in talking down, maligning and gossiping other women. Best friend in equal because your best friend can cover you because your husband knows that whenever you go to see your friend, and your friend you go see. But when your husband call your friend, you go say, no, all of us there, she dey bath. Because your best friend can cover you from, when you go see your boyfriend, your girlfriend will cover you. And when your girlfriend go see him boyfriend, you go cover her. Married women, no. Shebi na una say una marry. And you are still fucking around, sleeping around. And you said, they said I'm going to be great. They say it's my spiritual people that is disturbing me. No, it's your fornication. Sleeping around. That you're even married on earth is a sin already. Now you join it with other men. And with that food, that money they're giving you, you're using it to buy clothes for your children, using it to cook food for your children. You think money you get from fornication kills only your husband. No, it kills your children as well, not just your husband. And he said, why are they lying? Are you not a liar? A hypocrite, a motherfucker. They said, I'm going to be great. Don't you know that greatness comes with big responsibilities? With greatness means you're going to be lonely. Because see up there, it's lonely. But see down here, it's crowded. I want to assure you that the view is at the top. Physically, if you don't enter plane, you're going to see the view at the top. That'll be the best. Then spiritually, wow, everybody sucker, everybody baisa, everybody posa. Quit blaming everybody around you. Quit blaming Nigeria. Quit blaming anybody and everybody around you. And look inside yourself. You are the cause of the problem. Look around you. A lot of young ladies, beautiful. Online teachings are going on social media. Do you know people I follow? I don't follow these Igbo groups and Nigerian groups of, what is it called? Native doctors and awakening. No, I follow grandmasters. I follow great men and women who have gone through that path, who are not scared of telling their story that I was once a prostitute. It was so hard that I almost took my life. I was once a drug addict. My head was so messed up because I didn't know what to do. The voices were so much. I tried committing suicide. Look at my hand. I slit my wrist, because I had it up to here. But when you ask a Nigerian person, I said, "Nah, God, please tell us how many men you fucked to go up there. Don't tell me, say, nah, God. Which God?" Stop saying idiot. They said my idiot is disturbing me. Nobody is disturbing you. They say the spiritual people that is making me, they say it's in the milli, I should go and do Iruoma. Stop those whining. Stop talking through your bottom. You're talking through your bottom. This life is so sweet that you forgot who you are. You can't afford to come on money, buy one earring, 10,000 naira. You know fit. You can't go to shopping every week. Where would they go? Where would they 13,000? Go to one top. 13K to buy one top. You know fit. You don't even, your boyfriend self cannot, you have never even slept in 5-star hotel before. And the life they sweet you. How they sweet you? How is this poverty sweeting you? How are you happy being poor? Why you can you see in an email poverty now and you see? I'm blaming devil for your lackadaisic, lazy life. You want to be great? Do you have what it takes to be great? You think to be great, it just has one. I'm going to be great. Social media was a platform created for you and I to make it. To speak to men and women. To show them who you are. No. What will my people say? If they say and they go laugh. You don't start speaking English. What would they say? Most of you, as a one, started years ago. Adam Millie started yesterday. Today she has built a house in her father's house. But you are there. A small girl, when not speak English. If you cannot afford to buy one top, one single top, 20,000, 15,000, 18,000, what are you happy? Why are you happy? Why are you happy? Because your Bible said that man is the head of the family. That is where they twisted it. When a girl got married, only 2 years, she found out that men are nothing. The love and the respect and the honor she has for her husband crash land. She found out later that she is the goddess, not the man. The marriage will start doing worse. She started talking to her husband anyhow because she was lied to. She was manipulated. Please stop it. You don't have any housemaid here on earth to tell you. There is no Jesus that is coming to save your life. You came. Nobody forced you. Nobody put your gun at your head. You said, I'm going to come. Let me see what I'm going to do. I'm going to come. Let me help. And you came. You decided to be stupid. And you turn around to blame who? Stop blaming pastors. Stop blaming Indians and one. And stop lying against your spiritual wife and husband because your cost, they multiply. Your poverty, they multiply. Keep lying against them. Okay, let's go to the next segment. Why am I suffering? Despite all the prophecy. Why am I suffering? Even though I'm not lazy, I work hard. I struggle hard. I have served my yoga. I have served my master. I have been under big politicians. I have served them faithfully. I don't gossip them. I don't post their misminors, on social media. Why can't I be helped? People will promise to help me when I go there. They will promise you. Their heart is pure. But when they see me, they don't bless me. Why? I want to tell you why. Number one, whatever you are going through now is exactly what the people you are supposed to help are going through. Listen again. Listen to the epistles of Ezra and Lester Yechi Marina. Whatever you are going through is what people that you came to this world to help are going through. If you are going through rising and falling, disappointment, promise and faith, this is exactly what people who you are supposed to, who you came to this world to speak life into their life, to touch, to give one herbal something or the other to bait, they will be okay. They cannot get money because those people are not the one that is going to help them. You are a goddess, a God that came to help people. So when you experience promise and help, promise and faith, know that the people or one of the people that you are supposed to help is going through that thing. You can never have rest. What did your Bible say? No peace for the wicked because you are a wicked somebody. You're the wicked. Why? You are looking for your own now. How will my children go to school? How will? I was in shame and in pain and in ridicule because I refused to start my work. And since I started it, I don't lack for money. I woke up this morning, I saw 50,000 naira in my account. I said, who sent it? I've not seen. I don't know. 1 hour later, another 50,000 entered. Today, I've already prepared bid for people who are coming to take their blue eye bid. Okay? 30,000 naira is what I said blue eye bid. Come not mixed. 3 people are coming today to come and pick it. I've already finished their intentions and the prayers and all the things they need. I've already backed it up in those bids. They're coming to pick it. So this time around, I just sit down, things start happening. Money start flowing. People start doing things for me. Maybe the other time I said I needed a washing machine. And before you know it, one of my kings sent me money. I bought washing machine. The change that I remain, I used it to buy very big standing fan. Because I am speaking life to you. I am telling you the truth. I am telling you, use this thing to do this thing to be okay for you. I'm speaking. And because I'm speaking it, even if those people are not blessing me, they are not sending me money. So long as they are prospering, I will be prospering. Life is balanced. For a life to be given, a life has to be taken. You got to sow before you reap. But today, it's amazing one in Millie. I am amazing one. Why am I suffering? They're not supposed to be helping me. Look at all the so-called of amazing one in Millie. All of them fuck around. They don't have boyfriend. They have 2, 3, 4. Keep deceiving yourself. So long as I'm saying my thing, so long as I'm doing what I came to this world to do, I cannot lack. Why would I lack? If I lack, all I need to do is go to what I asked them. Kilode, what is happening? Why am I? If money does not enter, I said it before, if money does not enter my account the way it used to enter my account, I see a job. I don't use money, they play with. I love money, die. And they go, what I say, what is it? What did I do? Why can't I get money? Why can't I get money? Shebi, I came back from the east on Sunday, Abi. From that Sunday till now, Kambela see over 200,000 naira have entered my account. So why should I cry? Why should I say I don't have money for my children's school fees? Why should I say my can, one of my can knock engine? Why would I talk about that? I won't say that because I am doing what I came here to do. So when things are no longer moving for me, I will be boldly stand up. I don't pray. People that pray are poor people. Poor people pray. I stand boldly. I said, why is it that I did not receive any alert for the past 3 days? What is happening? I will be bold and talk because again, I am doing my work. And as I'm doing my work, my money is supposed to do what? Money is supposed to So if you're not doing anything, stop opening your mouth and laying more calls on yourself by saying you didn't really disturbing you. Nobody's disturbing you, nobody's disturbing you. It's your lousy life. If I here, for a reason, you're on a pilgrimage. You are a stranger to this world. You are a visitor. But you forgot. You entered here. Why are you living? Are you living in Banana Island? Okay, if you're living in Banana Island, I'll say, oh man, that place is so beautiful. That is why you forgot who you are. Okay, if you're living in some part of the world, some of those, like some part of abroad, some of their places will be like Ajegunle. If you're living all those, oh my God, those kind of crazy places, and where would they watch for film? I go see, that place sweet you forgot. Why is it that you are poor and you forgot? Life is so sweet. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. You don't even understand yourself. You go and marry. Because they tell you he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. You don't even understand yourself. You marry a husband because a man is ahead. After all, a man should take care of me and love me. That is why marriages are breaking front and back, up and down, because too much of what? Expectations. Expectations kills relationship before it starts. I've done that video. Said, what will people say if they find out that you are maize and wine? I beg. So long, those people now that we are laughing at, some time ago, I was going out. Yes, I was going out with my Nissan Amada. I got a bus. I saw some of my friends and with I think too with their husband and their children. They were going to say, Sister Esther, Esther, why are you going towards the bus stop, Jakonde? Please, so that you drop us. I said, yeah, my car is filled up. They said, but nobody's there. I said, it's filled up. Oh. Now, mommy water car. She will not be happy if I carry you people. This car is mommy water that has it, and if you enter inside now, I don't know what will happen. Because I would have given you people like 5,000 naira to enter to board a bus or taxi. But if I give you that money now, mommy water get down. And she will not be happy. You people should find all this public transport and Jesus transport, okay? I'm sorry. Hey, I normally drive with one hand. It suits me. I don't, to drive with two hands, I don't try me, no gree. We fly like this, we fly like this. I move. I want you to know that those people who were laughing at me are still in that level. They didn't pass that level. They have been in that level that all of us been there. What will people say? My church people will laugh at me. I'm a woman leader in the church. I'm a chorist in the church. I was those things, so I was those things. I was those things. You see those people? We laughed me 1945. All of us see they see they were this same level. Since. What will people say? Don't forget the topic. They said I'm going to be great. They said I will carry my family up. They said I'm the greatest. They said. 50 years later, 20 years later, 19 years later, I am still in this same position. What is going on? It is because this is not what you are doing, is not what you came here to do. But can I be doing what I came here to do and still be doing what me want to do? Yes, no. What you give 50%, 50% will come to you. What you give 1,000%, 1,000% will come to you. What you give 20%, 20% will come to you. The problem Africans have is, what will people say? Extended family, society, ụmụnna, ikwu na ibe, ndị ọgọ, village meeting, village church, association, club meeting. Every day we keep tying ourselves with craziness. And when you don't join all those things, that's not a you know, Igbos like this thing, this table, high table. Members of the high table, Honorable General, Dr. Chief Sir. On a Igbo, go for that high table. Without that high table, they are useless because they can't move. They can't lead themselves. On at Africans. In the being on a blame your pastor, no blame there's a one. I rather more a walk. Most of you are going on over 50 rivers. Why? Is that the one your housemaid? Was she there when you reincarnated? Does she know you? Emia? Omagi? Today, I see Jabe Roma. So long as you come to this world, you are automatically cut off from them. By your word. Let me go. Let me go and save people. Let me go. As I know these herbal remedies for COVID-19, for Ebola, for HIV, let me go and teach one person or show one person that with this, they can cure the Ebola. But when you enter, I'm not to wear toge. Nya ofu nwoke ami aga amu ichefu onwe gi. One girl, I'll give you her now. Just who could go shake the penny a couple. And you turn around and say, why am I suffering? Why are things hard for me? Oh, devil, which is from my village. If which is from your village, look at you. Remember your matter. You know go survive more. And as you are doing this, you are cut off. Your blessings are cut off. From where you're incarnated from, is cut off because you rejected them. You marine kingdom, I bind you. You spiritual, as you are binding, you are saying money that is going to come, protection that's going to come. I cut you off. That is the way it works. And how can you turn around and say you need money? Where are you going to get the money? You want to go to a native doctor to get the money for you while you are from water and you already cut yourself from water. It cannot work. And you're coming to an Eze to do work for you to get money while you have already said, I reject it. Because people say, I want if anything. I eat rice. Then you take meat and to go and settle a man to the fucking wife. Settle a woman to allow you marry a husband. For Igbo. From the outside with sense, New Yoruba with sense for Igbo brain unu por if. Jesus onye Nazareth ebugo unu. Brain unu okwochara. Ana aka na enu. Ndị onwe anyị sị na ana aka na enu na ana aka na. Ana ekwu ebe a. Ọ dị agbakwu na ebe a si ebe a pụọ. Ọ na-efe efe. Because you love the idea of blaming somebody. So long as you are blaming somebody, life is okay. It's okay. Please ask me questions. If your child is sick, because as a one, you are powerful. As a mini, you are powerful. If your child is sick, the child of your helper, the person you're supposed to be a helper to, is sick. If you are getting promise and fail, somebody is getting promise and fail. Because it is called networking. Most of you, what you come to do in this world is only 10 jobs. 10. 5 and 5, 10. Some is only 5. There's the one in Marina. I don't finish my work since so. If you from Nemen, I'm Nemen live, you name everything. Just waiting for my children to grow. I don't check my room. I can't sit down and say I don't have money. I know what I'm asking for before this year runs out. I know what I'm asking them to give to me. Because I'm doing my work. They will give it to me. It's by fire, by force. It is automatic. I said I wasn't going to use my money to buy a car. People go buy and give me. It happened. And when people were giving me 100,000, 200,000, I said, no, now I don't pass this one. Then people started giving, I said, why? I can give 1.2 million because we go to Nigeria. It is happening. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. Agreement is agreement. One of my king Kemo was saying, agreement is agreement, yo. Agreement is agreement, yo. It don't reach for settlement. You can't tell me nonsense. Agreement is agreement, yo. You made an agreement. You took an oath before you came here. You took an oath. You sow seed in your church. You pray, you fast. Mountain, river, Benue, the beach. You are going to beach. What is happening? Is your Jesus not strong? Scatter it like this. And you say it's witches and wizards that is holding you. If witches and wizards knock at your door, nobody will tell you. Go, don't say they don't come. Most times, witches and wizards are knocking at your door because you don't have protection. Once you reject who you are not, will come in and sit at the highest table in your house. I said it. Whether you are a native doctor, you are a bad person, you are a wicked person. If you are a Christian that prayed, any power holding me, die, you are a bad person because it's only bad people that pray that prayer. I don't pray any nonsense and dirty prayer. Say, some days and one is Habib, Abatosika, Gorgina, Gondom, Modena, Gogin. Look at them, and some of them were saying, nice and one. I don't know if you can, I don't know where you don't. You didn't have any mark on your body. Why should I have mark on my body? Asata. If something happened to any of my children, hey. Now. Why you me? You have to understand for something now, if I could be. If you are ready to be great, I beg, be ready to live the life of greatness. The life of greatness does not involve all this kind of dirty and useless friends you have around you. Rubbish. Wasting your time talking about nonsense. Why should I send them to protect my children? What is their duty? What is the duty of Undio to me? To make sure they protect my children. When I came back, they were telling me something. Because here we are living, I didn't put any light that if NEPA brings light, it will make sound or it will show. I didn't do it. And they told me that if NEPA bring light, the generator will switch off by itself. Because I was wondering, I said, you people have to be making sure you notice when NEPA bring light so that the fuel will last. I left money for them. They said, if NEPA bring light, the generator will switch off by itself. If there's light by 12 a.m., 1 a.m., the generator by itself will switch off. Why should I wake up in the morning and start putting things in my heart? Protect my children for what? What is their job? Blessing John, there's nothing like if somebody knows that she's an Ezenwani and don't know how to start it. That is rubbish. That is rubbish. Which one is if somebody knows that she's an Ezenwani and does not know how to start it? You don't know how to start it. No, but listen, Anna. Put your head on the ground, You carry your leg up and start walking. That is why I said share my video so that I'm not into tradition and culture. Nobody took me to the water. Nobody did any work for me. Why would somebody do work for me to start my work as Ezenwani? Am I not an Ezenwani? No. If you are following me new, go and watch some of my videos. I've talked about how to keep yourself so that you will listen. I talk about hearing voices. Yesterday, I did live video yesterday. Abi? I put my live video yesterday. About voices. Stop asking irrelevant questions, okay? This question you're asking is irrelevant. Because if you are listening to what I'm saying, you won't be asking me these irrelevant questions. But for those of you who said they don't know how to start, they want to come and learn, they want to come so that I will teach them how to do it. I charge 250,000 naira cash. I don't know what pay 1 kobo. Because when you don't pay attention, you pay money. And that's the one you less than money. I love money. If you are told, Cetrix, we get 4. If you are told to do business since 2017, when you're told to do business, what comes to your mind? Open shop, right? You are distracting me with that too. You are told to do business, what comes to your mind? Boutique, supermarket, departmental stores. That is the same thing I'm talking about. You are told to do business. What comes to your mind is, how do I get loan? Where will I get loan to start this business now? I need to get loan. At least look for a shop somewhere. If I can get a shop at the roadside, Ebokonaga very well, I'll start the business. Business means you don't borrow money. You start with what you have. If you have Android phone, you sell it and start anything. Business means start business. You weren't told to go and get a loan. You're not told. You weren't told. You know, some of you, your pastors will say, "I see you being great. Go and do this business." You don't ask, "What kind of business?" And somebody said, "I need a husband. There's a wine. What kind of husband? I need children. What kind of children? What on why?" You don't ask question. You enter into business. What kind of business? You do everything by yourself because you feel that I can do it. Good and fine. But if you carry 50 million naira and put into business you have not gone through before, that 15 million naira will do what? Will finish. What did you start with? You see this Boeing State, Abakaliki guys, I love them. They start by selling the hold up. Abi? From hold up, they will graduate to wheelbarrow. From wheelbarrow, they graduate to selling what? Rice. You know, our problem is that we are looking at the face of the next person beside us. We are looking at the face of our brother. Business. Those days when I was selling kanda, Mama, I will travel for somebody say, "I no kwani na resi can say, if Roniani, I am kwani again. I am kwani again. No one see no nina. Nina wakwa no. You know the shame again. Shame for what? I only shame when we say they catch me with somebody, married man, or catch me inside a hotel with one man or one woman or one girl. Now that one I go shame. But so long as I say for my children to eat, another shame. Oh. Shame for getting one. Business, just like life, is not for the lily-livered. You see some women, their husband will tell them, what do you want? They said they want to open provision store. Provision store, how much is there as gain? What is there? No gain. But you see these women selling foodstuffs. Crayfish, you know, Aiya, Maggie, Opo, Nachi. People feel not get money to buy clothes, but people will always have money to do what? To buy food. That is why banks always give them loan. What kind of business? What were you told to do? You just rush into what? And some ladies, they sell what? What did they say? They sell weave-on and human hair. They don't have connection. They don't know anybody. They start selling weave-on of 200,000, 150. Look around their vicinity. Look around their connection, their area. Who do they have? They don't know anybody. They don't know anybody. You don't have a friend that can buy weave-on of 40,000 naira. In fact, most of them don't have friends who can buy one single weave-on of 20,000 naira. Yet they stock their shop with borrowed money. With borrowed money. With all kind of weave-on. Who is going to buy it? When you have looked down on all the big girls, you don't insult them finish. That one, no be a shower she do. Now they buy in the car. They send a 10 sugar mommy she get though. They send a 10 sugar daddy she get. You don't talk. Who is going to buy it? Nobody will buy it. So it's better for you to start selling with one of 1,000 or 500 so that even strangers can buy from you. You want to go into business, but on social media, what do you do with your data? Now, who in husband pursue and who in wife pursue? As Bobrisky, we don't know whether a girl or be boy. James Brown, we don't know who him be. Ha! Oh, Two-Face, what did he and his wife they do? Nothing. Who is going to buy that business? Nobody, because you don't have what it takes. Nothing. A lot of you ladies have been told that your husband is going to be the greatest man on earth. Very rich. The man that is going to marry you. He reach past Dangote. But you see that area where they live? You see they there. How will you marry Dangote in that area that you live in? I said something before in one of my videos. I said, a lot of you ladies, your husband that is going to marry you will meet you in a plane. Some of you will meet your husband in the departure lounge of an airport. But you are still busy entering motor, they travel, they go east. And your husband have seen you in the dream. So you enter plane. And some of you say, hey, this is why I don't get money to enter plane. I beg. You see, to enter plane, travel, go east. It cheap, pass that weave on your head. That is the truth. It's cheaper than that your weave on your head. So bold. To enter plane, go east. They come back, they travel. In fact, your phone calls pass. Ember month is December is approaching. Most of you are supposed to buy your air ticket by August. Let us this September. If you buy your air ticket earlier, another 10,000, 15,000. You buy your flight ticket earlier, another 15,000, another 10,000. But some of you now, during that Xmas, you enter 20-something thousand, 18,000. I hear some people enter 20,000. No, yeah. I about 20, only 18,000 to go to East. And for that traveling now, it's a whole day because of hold up. But when you enter plane, it's just 45 minutes. You don't reach where they go. Your mindset are not developed because of the kind of entities you surround yourself with. Or they call it, what's what they call it as well? Birds of the same feather, as they say, flocks together. Me, I've not seen any birds of my own feather. I'm still flying alone. For now, only two. I talked about their name yesterday. I don't know. And you look around you are blaming. Why are you blaming? Blame yourself. It does not matter. You might not have a say. in the environment you grew up from. But you should have a say where you're going. Every great man, great woman have a story. Majority of us were not born with a silver spoon. We entered inside the ground and brought out iron and forged the silver spoon, molded the silver spoon by ourselves and used it to be eaten. Why am I suffering? You are suffering because people you came here for, the people that you look at, you said, I will help this family. This person in the year 2021, by September, she's going to meet me. Many of you now see me in the dream. Many of you. Many. In fact, the chat I get this time is too much. People are seeing me in the dream. Most of my work is not physical, though. My work is spiritual. You see this one I'm doing? Yeah, I can't email just my major work is in the dream. That's why I saw in my dream. You said I should do this, I should do this. In fact, I got 2 messages again this morning. I saw in my dream. You said. That is my work. That is my work. But you are so busy having friends. Because if I have friends, now maybe one of that my friend now, the brother is in abroad, maybe if he comes now, that my friend now, the reason girls do Ashwebi. Ashwebi is Yoruba, not Igbo. Igbo, so when you also know my borrow pose, Ashwebi. Now Yoruba. Tomorrow now tell me say that. No, Igbos, all your tradition and cultures are borrowed. Now when your mama die, now they will come kill the woman for mortuary, come try to build better house, then so polo and adieu mama. Network, don't do this to me. Oh, ask me questions, abeg. You're suffering because you're not doing your work. You're suffering because not because you are poor. It's because the money that's supposed to manifest, it is you who put a clause. Clause means now you put a law, a taboo in that your blessing. That except I do what I came here to do, let me suffer. Now you say so praying any power holding me, die. You are dying. You know. I used to tell people in the church. Someone said any power holding me, die. Then when you are holding yourself, how do you do that prayer? Do you choke your tongue inside and say consumed? Die. Do you do that? Do you? It's not too late, oh. I told you people, I touched my first million at 42, 43, 42, 43. Because I refused to give up. Even I suffer, I don't suffer. I was into runway modeling. Business. Hey. John Omajuju, this time for you to ask me questions. Because I need like this one, and they hear me. Everything I've been saying is still the same thing I've been saying. Over and over and over again. Over and over again. Know yourself so that you know why your problem keep multiplying instead of reducing. Ask me a question. I've answered your question. I have answered your question. Let me just. I've answered your question. I've used this situation to answer your question. You are not prospering because you want to be into politics. You have already gone into politics. Is that why you came? Is that what you're supposed to? And I also tell you that, is that what you said, what is hindering your progress? And I ask you, what you are doing, is that what you're supposed to do? You knew me as a movie director, as a movie actor, actress. You know me as a motivational speaker. I was doing those things. Was that what I'm supposed to do? This question, what is hindering my progress, is a question you're supposed to ask yourself. You're not supposed to ask me that. Our problem is that we're looking for a solution outside our body. Everything we need is inside of us. When you know me as a script writer, a motivational speaker, a movie director, as a movie producer. You know me. You have come to my production house. You know me very well. You have featured in some of my job. And I ask you now, was that what I'm supposed to be doing? Despite what I tried to look, I went to some people at Banana Island. I've written all kind of proposals. I've written all kind of proposals to TV stations. Most of my proposals are still here with me. I've written proposals. You know me that I'm not a lazy person. I read a lot of proposals. I went down to East to give to people. Yet nothing is happening. That if I have gotten that money, those proposals, if the money have come and I shoot the biggest movie shaking the whole Nigeria, is that what I'm supposed to do? Sometimes every disappointment is a blessing, because they said when one door closes, another one will open. No, it won't open. Another door is not going to open. Because there is not supposed to be a door that needs to be closed in the first place if you are actually doing what you're supposed to do. We just want to do something. This body want to do something. And we are following this sack of meat. This is a sack of meat. I want to show them. Now, in this political arena that you are now, do you think now, Remy Juice, have what it takes to become a politician? I want you to know something, that every politician, that every political aspirant or political, whatever you call it, that join politics wants to do so, is doing so that he or she can better the life of his brothers and sisters, of his village people, of his state. But you forgot that right there are powers that be. You forget that inside there are kind of game that you might not be able to play. My name is you. Just like a lot of one, there are a lot of women around me in my area where I was living before. Even in this area. Why a lot of people don't want to do this work I'm doing is because they simply cannot stop fucking. Check your one where do you see them? Beer parlor. Following small boys. Because you don't fuck anyhow. And that is why some of these women will join as the one in Miri and will native doctor join there so that they can live anyhow life they want. And tomorrow they turn around and say some motherfuckers they said I don't teach them what no me for aji umnyegi. Me for aji umumegi ki did great. And a lot of people want to be like me. No, this is not. This me you are saying is a product of 27 years. I didn't start yesterday. This is not a product of 5 years ago. One asked me the other time, so if I start this work now, will my husband's life be okay? I said, that is not my business. Your husband's life is your responsibility. It's not the responsibility of Ndimiri, because you are a married woman who come to this world, decided to get married. So if that man dies, blood is in your head. If you make money, his money is on your head. If your children survive, now you will suffer them. If they not, it is you. You decided to add those responsibilities. So don't join in the any of your in life. Most of you don't like the way I talk, especially women. But I want to assure you something. Let me tell you something you don't know. I don't care. It's none of my fucking business. Obasadem. Vicky, I don't know the question you're asking me. Please ask it very well. You said, as a wine, please. I do. I know. What am I supposed to do? I don't know that question. I don't understand it. Please be specific. Oh, you born with Kosia sometimes and answer me. I know you Barbara Swan. Oh, Monibo. So ask me that question very well. Let me just, I hope I have answered your question. Because that question, Vicky, Ask me again, because that question is not too. Exactly 3 o'clock. This person that is calling me, stop it. Don't bite me. You see this person that is calling me, and don't let me slap you. I don't pick a knife.
Mama, what's up now?
Who be this?
Who
is calling me? What's up?
Oh, Fred from Abuja.
So, onye Fred?
No, gonna Fred.
Fred.
Oh, Fred now, Fred. How the network do bad?
Yeah, come na jugi kedo onye bu Fred. Sim no Fred na Fred bo onye.
Fred now.
No, you call the Fred.
Onye
Fred now.
Onye kana from FCT.
From where? Oh. Vicky said, I mean, how do I know what I'm supposed to do to progress? Progress from Guinea. Progress from what? You see why I said, Una just they watch my video, and I need to hear. Progress for what now? What are you doing for a living? What do? You said, what are you need to do to progress? It means everything I've been talking now since 1 o'clock, you know, hear them. That is why you are asking questions. You see why I said, when they ask me irrelevant and nonsensical and Japan things and useless questions. Everybody won't go heaven. Oh, tu baba. Odogu. Ekenem. Everybody won't go heaven. Nobody won't buy. Every one you want to be like one you Lester Yechi Marina and Ebunyegi Moto, but Iyebunkwa. Man, I want you to be my role model. I want to be like you when I grow up. Iyebunkwa. What do you do to progress? How is that my fucking business? All this thing I'm teaching you for free with somebody that, now somebody buy me the recharge card though. On another, share my video problem. Watch the video. If Ribo, problem une shika. I go do my work and God has go do their work and go. You see, on a life, on a matter don't tire God. On a matter, it's too much. All yes know is that what will I use so that a man will give me money because what does you people know? Nothing else. That is why what do you do to progress? Am I your God? You know now when I go to talk, they don't go hear that. If one I think one she's too harsh. Mana is yoku. She do the form. Mana is yoku. She's a motherfucker. Mana is you. The woman wicked die. Mana is you. Don't forget, say, I fine die, I sexy die, and I'm chopping my money die. Money is you. What is the topic today? They said I'm going to be the greatest man. They said I will help my family. They say I'm marrying a rich man. They said that. What are you doing to progress? Why are you asking me how do you do? Ask yourself, what are you doing to progress? Don't ask me such a stupid question. I don't pass that level of petting anybody. Oh, I said, I don't know somebody. It won't want to get 34. I saw my life be chicken. It won't want to get 54. If you're scared of asking me question, no, that's not my fucking business. As you not watch my video today, come out, 10 go come watch her. Hey, Onye Samuel, he said, sometimes my work will move and stop. What can I do? That is what I said. That whenever you see yourself going through some things, maybe the money that the way money comes to you, I use myself as an example most times. Maybe this is the way money used to come. Another way it will come. That ask yourself, I did some video, I said, be conscious of time and dates and numbers. They told you 1 + 1 is 2, it's a lie. 1 + 1 is 11. And I said 2 + 2 is 4, no, it's a lie. 2 + 2 is 24, 22. These things were reshaping and refashion and relocate and something is happening. Something is happening. What you do, yes, so it's not an easy job, Norma. It's not an easy job. And there's nobody who is here to make it easy. Or when you get fast, I know what you are feeling, because every one of us is feeling everything. Every lizard, when a stomach upset, and I find you man. When something is happening, and that is why I said, if you don't pay attention, you pay money, or you pay sickness, you pay poverty, you pay ridicule, you pay anger, shame. But I want to assure you something, there's going to be a pain. Pay attention. I remember those days, say what I can remember month. Every November I go sick till January, I will be okay. Pay attention to time, to season. Some time ago, one of my queen, Ngozi Adobe jealous. She was teaching. She used to have crowd those days. And it got to a stage, she brought out Igbo calendar. A lot of kind of all those crazy motherfucker groups I belong to, man, and Igbo. WhatsApp Igbo group about this awakening is more than Igbo. It's over 20 billion. When he was on the from January to December, nothing else. I was talking December, and there's why. Even who don't like it. Why? That's what I talk about December, but like, I went no show. And a controversy arrived in fact, there was a time I belonged to over 20 group. What I gave them was, I'm not a patient person. And when I did it from January to November, I blocked all of them. And one of them said, but you're supposed to be here now. I am going to put you back in that group. I said, if you try put me in that group, I'm not threatening you. But if you put me in that group, before you close your eye and open it, may go deport. You see yourself at Mohammed Mustafa International Airport. I am begging you to please try it. All they do there is go and take oaths. Now turn up and down. So as I was saying, so that calendar issue now, right? Everybody started talking. That lady is wicked. She's useless. Everybody's talking. I don't talk because I don't get strength. They don't talk. Here's the one you get in and here's the one you go on your voice. You see, I don't talk anything because I don't have time for those rubbish. And you cook and I got far. Awakening. I Onye Samuel, I'm answering you. This is the only help I can give you for your work to go. I'm answering you. So stop saying you need help from me. I'm not your servant. I'm not your housemaid. Okay? I'm your housemaid. Look for somebody who the one I'm saying. I like here. Like guys who will take so look for somebody who will help you for your business to grow. Because here I'm not gonna. I can see that your brain shift to a shift. Anyway, so I was saying something about calendar. They said she didn't bring out the Igbo calendar, this and that. And then later, I did video that time. I said, Igbo does not have a stable moon. Only Igbo stable. But you, Omena and Ordinana, people don't know anything about that. That is why somebody can say, Tata bo nkoya kwatara any forma. Another person will say, Tata bo ye, ya yotara any gini a forma. Because that person that said afo, is he using the other calendar, as in taking it at that Tuesday, Gaburi kwa gini. After all, just count it for 4 market days. Igbo does not have stable moon. We don't have stable moon or month. We don't have it. You need to understand that word, Igbo. Simo, how will you? I should help you to make your business, your work to be going up and down. I don't care. Well, you know how you are going to do your work. God, that is what I'm still saying. This is same teaching that you people want to turn my brain upside down and answer a question. Only sheba na una na agbari ka mkporo amu ijide bonye ya mepu. You fit it. Akarepa moku nkuta na kwa manya niru. You want to be told no one papa gi, one mama gi, uncle gi. Una they like that word. Say na your papa brother they do you, na your neighbor. Now that's my colleague, that man in the office, the one that is doing me. Una na like here. You don't like him. That is why Omena is worse than Christianity. Do like this, no, you need somebody to. Hey, but that's why they told me I am this. How is that my fucking business if they told you that you are going to be as a one? So why are you coming to me? And that is when you wait. Some consultation fee is 30,000 naira. Cash. So that don't come and waste my time. I won't waste your time. Chicken. Or you can't be with 30,000 and 19 my bargain. So that I don't put choke one or sweat a child like this. I go find better drink, cool my brain down. The same way they told you, if you don't pay tithes, things will be tight for you. I don't pay tithes, nothing is tight for me. In fact, now when they pay tithes, nothing is tight for me. Since I stopped paying it, my children are sick. I've never gone to hospital for any of my children head. I've never lost anything. Armed robbers have never vandalized my car. Because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, then do to move. I have no option that to do what? To make sure they protect me. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. And you want to make money. How? Where will you get the money from? I want to make money. I want to build a house. I want to buy a car. Fine, those things are good. I love them. But then when Rose is aga Onisha, when Rose is aga Ibadan, when Rose is aga Kafanchan, when Rose is aga London, when Rose is aga Oshobo. There is a road to Ogbomoso. You want to. Since 1940, you want to. You are 30 years now, you still want to. Nothing is happening. You are 40 years now, you want to. How do I make money? Nobody's asking question. What are you? It just feel. How will my business? What is my concern with your business? You think in the Otsugi? Oh, help us hand on your business. They don't care about your marriage. If your husband die, you know that you don't concern them. After you're a married woman, you're a married man. And you go somebody and ask him how will he make his business go up? But here I am teaching you why things are hard for you. Teaching you for free how you are going to make it. Say, I should help you and do it. No, me check am 50 eji boom. Nga try about 50 am. Mo margin mo we nkelutero. Ma madogiana you. Ekwezi okwu na na man no. Onye sisi asi na man no. Ngwa send ya na mego kan nye ni problem. Share ya my video problem. Dash is ya na mo no nsogbu. Ofu apụta echi na asị na ofu nwoke na-ara m na post nya nre nye na Facebook. Ọ dịkwa ka mmachi ofu nwoke chọrọ ezigbo ego. Ka mama ga-emekwana ihe a ka eli ke di video ka m zo n'ike onye ọbụla ezo ike. Why must African attach something to something that if you give God this cover, God will give you this water? And if you give God this water, God will give you car. What kind of dirty, nonsensical, Japanjantis bring mentality starts? Now, everybody's saying Ariaro. Most of you swore with your life that you never have a child because all the time you have been coming, you have been having children. You get distracted doing this work. You say, if I come again, I will not get married. I will not have a child. By your mouth, you said it. With your mouth. With your mouth, you said it. And you came to this world, you decided to get married. And as you get married now, don't forget that you said you will never get married. You decided to get married to an innocent man. What can you work for men? 9 months mad, work at about 4. The man will suffer. You be an abaga. So his friends will hustle small and make money. Him, we will hustle. He will never make money. And you start going from church to church. Adoration, you have gone there. Kilimanjaro mountain, you go there. Deborah mountain, you go there. Kumuyi, you go there. Mountain of fire, you go there. Ndu Mimi, deeper life, you go there. Mountain of fire, you go there. Deceiving yourself and then nobody told me. Nobody told me. Told you what? As in Igbo Dogun and I have housemate. Told you what? Me said, if I come, I will never marry. Because the suffer I have suffered before was too much. And when I came, suffer pursue me come up from my papa house. Pain and shame and ridicule pursue me. What I was thinking then, let me do any man that just say, I want to marry you. Whether an old man, whether a young man, I go follow. So that I can see where I'll be sleeping. Yeah, so it wasn't the man's fault. All the nonsense, it wasn't his fault because I said something and I unsaid it. Even some of my cousins said, but you vow you not marry. They are reminding me this one, you vow. Okay. Abuja. Chai! Abuja. Hey! Jesus, hey! This girl I finished my life. Whoa. Abuja. Here I come. I don't the place I go invite myself, whether you like it or not. Hey! And I went into marriage. I pity the man. I'm not sure say me and the man kissed 2 times for the 24.5 years marriage. I can't even remember we kissing, Abby. I don't know say. Hey, no. I suffer. And as I suffer, I saw him, they suffer. We suffer. We suffer. I mean, you don't know much your plan is so that I go come. Hey, I'm going to add more fat. If my blouse no green enter me, I go buy me new blouse. Hey, what on I'm beauty. So I was going from church to church. I was a choir leader. I was in Redeem. I was choir leader. I was zona drama coordinator. I was assistant choir mistress. I've gone to Bible school that if you see my certificates, I did home letters. I did church administration. I did demonology. Hey, Upper Bible. As I'm talking to you, I have King James Version. I have New King James Version. I have Good News. I have New American Version. I have reversed. I get that. Make I no lie, yo. Hey, because they said I am a powerful woman of God. In fact, I was reading. Not be on where they go tell the nation that they go far and go sit down. I was told that I'm going to be a powerful woman, so I was building myself, fasting. Now, I mean, dry fasting not be anything to me. 3 days dry fasting now, they be like moi. I'm not eating this morning, no. When I see me, they swallow this. I'm not eating this morning. So all these things you see me is what I fasting is to me now normal. I was building myself. See, if me and you, if you see me teaching word of God, hey, the person where you go take compared to me is one you carry and nobi. If you see me, they dissect word of God, yeah, man, yes. People were inviting me, different churches. Now, if I come back, they carry you, can't drop me with better drink, with better money. Envelope on a full, up now. I go for ministration. Indra la rabosh, ma brakata la kare, rike brokotos, sheke keke, rabarakara. Oh, rapu na yara gota. But I was poor. I go. And one day, not be husband pursue me, or me pursue myself. You see people where they use me, they talk. Are they give una info now? Are they giving an info when I go take destroy me for Facebook? Now me tell man say I don't work, I no money again. Yes now. Now me tell man say, dear uncle, you say listen, it no work. You don't try, no work, make I work out. And as I work, before I work out, and the autumn time, say, get the fuck out of that house. And they plan to come out. Na say waka. As I step out, they will go to Fumoto Megan, where my mom Fuji for the escape. All the way from Japan. And mommy, I pass him. You see, all gonna do. Oh, now I love that car. Everybody around me knows I love her. Can I go mom second one? Can I the Ford Escape 1.2 million money plus 2 iPhone and 1 iPad. Hell, what's it? Oh, say it. Now so the team be now like that. Before you need now, cars they do it in the land. Did you see that? If I didn't leave, I won't be teaching you. You won't know me. I won't know you. Igbos take a stand. So wiggy. In fact, when I was living at Bokono, I put a standard for myself that if a man didn't give me 500,000 naira cash, I no go open leg. I beg, look around you. Don't want more peno. Say so. Olubaje boys. Ladies, when if you see them like this, they ask God, say, God, what I do you? They never give them money now. Me, wait, breast. See this breast before I wear them, I need to fold breast, fold them. The rich man won't give me that. I set a standard for myself that I was scared of breaking the rules and regulations. I set for myself, not God. Me set for myself, I was scared of breaking it. I will not fuck any man. I will not sleep around. I told the people I fist there, not because I love it. My nurse that time. Since I told the people, I did the video. Should I don't show Nabi? You don't grow back. Even I suffer, I don't suffer. But I didn't come and post on social media. What do? I don't have brother or sister. I don't have anybody. What did I do? I didn't do that. There is greatness inside of you. There is everything you need to become somebody inside of you. Bring it out. Read books. Follow friends. Learn small from them. If you don't have friends, look for great men or women on social media. Follow them. Listen. Don't listen to what people are saying. Listen to what your spirit is saying about them. If you are talking against them, you can't be great. If you're a woman talking against Angela Nwosu, you can never be great. Because she is great. It doesn't matter how she became the great. You know, that Christianity rules and regulation, most of you want to get married, you don't like talking about sex. You don't want to ask your husband, can they style here like monkey style, cockroach style? You don't like talking about it because, well. So every day, just face up, walk around. And tomorrow, the guy can't see person will give him better style. And tomorrow, you can't see person will give him better style. And I can't pretend. The husband go pretend, come back. He go pretend, come back. Too often I go they pretend. And we that doesn't pretend, you don't like it. If you're talking about against Linda Ikeji, you can never go far in life. After all, Linda Ikeji, she was still pregnant for that boy and bought that boy Musain. I think the boy just made 1 year again. I'm going to post his picture later. Musain, how many people drive Musain in Nigeria? Godfather of that boy is Guinea. Peter Obi. Can you know Peter Obi? Anambra State Guinea. Thank you. When she did child education, politicians, ex-governors were there. I beg, all the goodness where you don't do for your life, all the Bible where you don't carry, you don't even see chairman, local government. No, you don't see Ezendibun. You go in the bone, you gotta go beer. Because we have already carried it in our head of rules and regulations of how it's supposed to be. And Ezenwa is supposed to be humble. She's supposed to be quiet and good. Kagine Mesia. Uno be court clerk, Oburu George, just like Christians. They are court clerk, they are Jesus, they are Holy Spirit, they are Mary Nia. They will preach to you and tell you, accept Jesus. Today, when they preach for you. No, you go accept. Today, they tell you to look for a Bible-believing church. As if the one you are going to is paper-believing church. Confusion everywhere. Police, they come. They come. Yeah. Fela Odogu, rest in power. And that same dirty mentality, you have brought it to what? Awakening. We are awakening to the injustice, what's happening around us. We are awakening to what is not good, that is supposed to be good. That you can only take this Fanta and go to water. Just go and see what. If you come to my house for the first time, you don't know me, you come to my house, say, hey, the one, please, ma, I am hungry. I need 200,000 from you. No, get up and want to forget about you. Who the fuck are you? Who the heck are you? You go to water because you need something. What about when water needs you? You come to water because you need something. If you there's the one because you need something, there's the one you go. And when you don't get that, you see that is the one is fake. Carrying costs and putting on top of your head. So because you need money, you can't come water. Expect what? I said water is waiting for you, Abby. Meaning a chaggy. Water is waiting for you, right? As the beginning and the end. What can I do? Anakozia. Great men and women are here on social media teaching you every day. No. What you want to hear is bring money, let us go and do. Post or go. Can you make a chawele? Activate it. I've already teach. I may go live video on honoring the land where you live. Yes, some of you will be in somebody's land where not told you. In Nobenagi. Is Lagos State your father's land? Is your father related to Yoruba land? And in that land where you are living, you are inciting them to jealousy to Pochegola. When you get done, be quiet. As I'm 2 o'clock, I'm leaving. Look at me still talking. Because of nonsense questions. I have teach it. Go and watch my video. Problem. Share my video. You're not watching it. That is why you're asking me stupid question. And me, I have decided that you see this remaining small age now that remain for me, I will not be answering nonsense and dirty questions. I have handouts. Buy it. About reincarnation. Buy it. No, you will not buy. Spiritual materials of all kind, both soap, bead, or every spiritual materials, I have it. Buy it. Okay, no. Somebody is asking, what do you do? But I will post it when I know will comment. The other time, Madame Mini posted her polo. I just check how many shares. You know, plenty. After 3 days, how many shares? But Madame Mini made video now soon. Live video of how to use coconuts to bake. Hey, 50,000 shares. That is all they know. They refuse to hear. The same way pastors were telling them the truth, they refuse to hear. Pastors decided to use money. So one less than Marina. My consultation fee is 30,000 naira. And if you decide that as I'm teaching you, no agree here, you want to come to me. Yeah, with your 2 naked eye, when no wear clothes, you decided to come to me to teach you how to do your work. It's 250,000 naira cash. My time is money. I don't waste my time. And if you like to waste your time, waste your time. But you can pay me money to waste your time. I'll collect it. As an no Greek ask question, the next question, if I say ask question, and that one will tell me, how do I start my work of phase 1? Because if you can me bugi, this hand that is all of them going to come inside, you have for there, doctor. Start your work. Or go for the one I want to check that place on the too far. If I don't know, what of woman I be bayota. They put off Fujitia Naka like this. You don't start your work. The more the people you came to this world to help are suffering, the more you are suffering. If somebody want to marry them and disappoint them at the altar, on the day you get married, somebody will disappoint you at the altar. If they are committing abortion because of the need to eat, somebody need to sleep with them and now promise to give them money, later give them 5,000, they become pregnant and commit abortion. The same way you will commit abortion, whether you like it or not. You can swear you're not sleeping with somebody come and sleep with you, you commit abortion. You will feel the pains of whatever that person is feeling. If you like, travel to abroad and go and make, I need to make money. I want to settle in the mini-media hobby to tell them that I'm going to start this work when I finish burning. I want to start this work when I reach 50 years, no problem. That is not my concern. You know, whatever that person, those people, you are supposed to help. If they see you go sick that month. If they die, your life I want you to know that your hand is in the death of that person. And when that person die and see the rope connecting your spirit to his or her spirit, a cut off London, and believe you me, you cannot go there to exonerate yourself because you're not dead. Most of you, that is why your problem is multiplying. person didn't ask you to come and save them. They were crying. I'm suffering. You heard their cry. I said, I want to come. Let me see what I can do to help people. You not came in. I'm on Ibu where tawagi. Phone. If phone, I wear togi. And I be computer. And I be computer. Or not togi. You know my business or not togi. But that is not why you came here. And as the one is not supposed to do a business, you're supposed to sit down and do your work. Ndio to again, and I'm going to go front and back. And I'm going to listen. You don't know if we're being because again, most of you, when I see something bad happening to you, I wake up and it doesn't matter the time I see it, I wake up, I go to my altar, I start praying for you. You don't know that, but I do it. And the man doing it, God, when money enter my account, man again, okay. The work I did, the prayer I did for the person, I interceded for the person. The thing worked. Before you know, 2-3 days or the next day, somebody will send money into my account. Somebody will send me money. Because again, my payment, my money is not in this world. For each work I do, I will receive my payment instantly, not even from a human being. Some people who give me things, I don't know them. I've not seen them before. The person who gave me that Ford Escape, money I've before for the first time in my life. I don't know him. I've never seen him. There's every tendency that I'm not going to see him. After all, we're no longer chatting. People who give me things, I don't know them. If you are here, following the rules and regulations, why should you say you are suffering? Why should you say your business is not moving? Why should you say you cannot get married? Why would you say you are sick? You cannot say those things because again, you're not doing that. You're busy complaining here and there. If I'm an Ezenwai, and some of these lousy motherfuckers call Ezenwai to tell you, God, the Iroma Miri, Iroma, what you do, never want to get Benny Messia, Guinea Messia. Since he very Roma, Guinea Messia. I know, say I don't shout, put fear for nobody, and I don't go ask me a question. Okay, one like that. My name is you. I wait for Okwa. My job, you man, you go and back up and buy this today. Today, age you man, be there where you will on my way making when I look about boy. I am angry because the spirit I see, the dead people I see, that's supposed to eat from your hand when they are alive, they are dead. They are crying, miss opportunities. They miss opportunities. I went to Enugu. The day I was going to Nsukka, we saw a police people shoot a man. No, that was on a Sunday. That man with plans for December. Yeah. Oh, we cannot say or someone yaki abada na afia ko gote fi ha eji we megin. Bien, ono pa na keke. Oba ko so nwoko nyozu. A policeman atokwasi egbe megin. Kawai gbagbuo ya. Maka na oji egbe. He had plans. Una no na say, oh God, that rise. Oh God of Daddy Kumuyi, daddy of Nkume, daddy of Onyewa, daddy of Una ni susu yare. Hepatazia na church for over 50 billions of ndi Igbo. Ndi Yoruba no dey nweke rule 5. Hepata na congregation for 30 billions of ndi Igbo. Ndi Hausa no ni made funu gbabo nyansa ga church. No need. Nweke uro for onye Hausa. Oh Lord! Father Lord, remember me! Since 1940, you can remember. Adam Ministry, Ike Ewo, Parano. Can you read Nagua Gubono? I can know Udo, the Rendichor Udo. But you see this in my mouth, eh? I don't sharp am, they talk. If you want to hear, you hear. If you can't send me money, I will come tell you, I will never tell you before if you get high BP, if you die. On my drum. So park here well, come on, park here well. If you decide to listen, Udo the regio. If you not decide say you no go listen, Udo the kwaloge. The kwara mu ana ekwu okwu ndo mmiri ndo azụ mmiri ata na azụ anwụ na egbe belu ugogbele ọchụ nwa ọkụkọ nwa ada nwa ọkụkọ na nwa ọsọ. If you want to go heaven, I want you to know that you got to die first. You got to shed the skin first before you go there. If you have been following what you are teaching from January till now, you should have started teaching. Isoro anyị na ala piom pepe gị na rest maka onye ruo na anwụ orie na ndo mana eziokwu.